When the pressure of their connecting link is too great, sorcerers relieve it by stalking themselves. Stalking is a procedure, a very simple one. Stalking is special behavior that follows certain principles. It is secretive, furtive, deceptive behavior designed to deliver a jolt. And when you stalk yourself, you jolt yourself, using your own behavior in a ruthless, cunning way. When a sorcerer's awareness becomes bogged down with the weight of his perceptual input, the best, or even perhaps the only remedy, is to use the idea of death to deliver that stalking jolt. The idea of death, therefore, is of monumental importance in the life of a sorcerer. I have shown you innumerable things about death to convince you that the knowledge of our impending and unavoidable end is what gives us sobriety. Our most costly mistake as average men is indulging in a sense of immortality. It is as though we believe that if we don't think about death, we can protect ourselves from it. Not thinking about death protects us from worrying about it, but that purpose is an unworthy one for the average man and a travesty for sorcerers. Without a clear view of death, there is no order, no sobriety, no beauty. Sorcerers struggle to gain this crucial insight in order to help them realize at the deepest possible level that they have no assurance whatsoever their lives will continue beyond the moment. That realization gives sorcerers the courage to be patient and yet take action, courage to be acquiescent without being stupid. The idea of death is the only thing that can give sorcerers courage. Strange, isn't it? It gives sorcerers the courage to be cunning without being conceited, and above all, it gives them courage to be ruthless without being self-important. Sorcerers stalk themselves in order to break the power of their obsessions. There are many ways of stalking oneself. If you don't want to use the idea of your death, you can use poems to stalk yourself. I stalk myself with them. I deliver a jolt to myself with them. I listen and shut off my internal dialogue and let my inner silence gain momentum. Then the combination of the poem and the silence delivers the jolt. See if you can feel what I'm talking about with this poem by José Gorostiza. This incessant stubborn dying, this living death that slays you, O God, in your rigorous handiwork, in the roses, in the stones, in the indomitable stars, and in the flash that burns out like a bonfire lit by a song, a dream, a hue that hits the eye. And you, yourself, perhaps have died eternities of ages out there without us knowing about it. We dregs, crumbs, ashes of you, you that still are present, like a star faked by its very light, an empty light without star, that reaches us, hiding its infinite catastrophe. As I hear the words, I feel that that man is seeing the essence of things, and I can see with him. I care only about the feeling the poet's longing brings me. I borrow his longing, and with it I borrow the beauty, and marvel at the fact that he, like a true warrior, lavishes it on the recipients, the beholders, retaining for himself only his longing. This jolt, this shock of beauty, is stalking. Death is not an enemy, although it appears to be. Death is not our destroyer, although we think it is. Sorcerers say death is the only worthy opponent we have. Death is our challenger. We are born to take that challenge, average men or sorcerers. Sorcerers know about it. Average men do not. Life is the process by means of which death challenges us. Death is the active force. Life is the arena. And in that arena, there are only two contenders at any time, oneself and death. We are passive. Think about it. If we move, it's only when we feel the pressure of death. Death sets the pace for our actions and feelings and pushes us relentlessly until it breaks us and wins the bout, or else we rise above all possibilities and defeat death.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.